Hey guys, this is Captain Fool reporting for duty for another episode of Cover Battle. This is another episode where we're looking at 3 Wonder Man comics, all drawn by Geoff Johnston. Matter of fact, Geoff Johnston did the covers as well as the interior art. You know, we don't see that much nowadays. Usually it's a different artist doing the interiors than the cover art. Yeah, that was my door. It just opened on its own a little bit. Ooh, ghost. No. So here we're going to look at 3 different issues, and we're going to pretend that we can go to the comic shop and we're picking out a comic book just based on its cover alone. It's sealed in a bag, so they're not allowing you to open it up and flip through it. So we have to go, which one would I pick if I only had enough money for one? So here we have the first one here. It's Wonder Man number 4, introducing Splice. Don't cross him. You know, I think Splice was an underrated villain. I wish we saw more of Splice, but, you know, we didn't. Anyway, this is from 1992. Look at this. Or you'll end up on the cutting room floor. I thought he was pretty cool. I mean, he's got those blades. He's ninja-like. Yeah, he's a little generic and all, but look at that mean scowl on his face. He does not look like a happy camper. So anyway, that's issue number 4. I like that. Cool cover. One down. Let's flop into the next one here. Now this one's a really interesting one because anybody that is a Wonder Man fan, which there is a few of us, know that these two, Wonder Man and the Beast, make a really fun pairing. When they're together, it's a fun issue. So guest starring, the Beast. I wish we'd get more of this couple, this pairing, if you will. Shouldn't say couple. I'm not saying try to ship them now. Everybody, you know, oh, they're gay. No, they're not. You know, it's not going to that territory. They're 2 buddies. When, you know, we used to be allowed to have people that were friends. So we have 2 buddies here, 2 good friends in this issue. Look at the perspective point. You got seriousness and you got goofiness. I think it's part of what makes it good. You got the good cop, bad cop kind of thing going, and an explosion in the background, and a pretty simplistic background here with just lines going out from a 1-point perspective right about here. And otherwise, but it's a nice cover. It's a nice, interesting cover. That's issue number 5. So let's look at the next issue, shall we? Dun, dun, dun. This issue is going for some all-out action kind of style here, if you will. And that is Wonder Man number 6. Look at that, Rampage. And we see there's a big fight going on here. A lot of action on this cover. The ripped suit, a little bit of Wonder Man, showing that there's been a lot of brutality here. So there we go. And by the way, if you haven't noticed, there's a difference between how they started writing Wonder Man on the title. Look, see, we were going this way, and now they changed it to an angle, a little bit more of a angular perspective there. I think maybe draw a little interest to it. I'll have to look and see at the other covers and see if they continued that style or not. I'm not sure. I'll have to look. But that's issue number 6. You know, I did enjoy this guy's art too. I thought his art fit the character very well. I mean, I'm not going to say it's the best art I've ever seen in a comic book, but his art style I think works pretty well. And I don't dislike it at all. I think it's good enough. Serviceable. All right, so I'm going to put all 3 comic books on here. We got to put all of them on the stage. Stage this, stage that. Make sure they all fit on there. Try to give them all adequate spacing. Here we go. All right, here we are. We have the 3 issues that you go into the comic shop and that you see. We have issue number 4, 5, and 6. And I will tell you, from knowing Wonder Man, I'd probably go for number 5 because the buddies and how good those issues usually are when they're together. But if I didn't know a lot about Wonder Man, and I was going just on the cover alone, which is the premise of this, I think I'd go to number 4 because Splice looks pretty menacing. It looks interesting. It has to do with Wonder Man's film career because I see the film reel. That looks pretty cool. I think I would go with number 4. It'd be real close second place to me with number 5. But you know what? That's my view, not yours. The better question is, which one would you pick? Issue 4, 5, or 6? I would love you to tell me in the comments section below. That's part of the fun. Share what you would take, what you would pick, and why you would pick that issue. And by the way, do you have any of these? Have you collected Wonder Man? I have the whole series. I showed that briefly in a live stream not too long ago. By the way, everybody was wonderful. I'm trying to do a little bit more of those. Not real easy for me to do with time and everything else in life that happens, but I'm going to try. I'm going to keep trying. We'll see if I can do more. So anyway, once again, my choice was number 4. What was yours? If you don't mind, like, subscribe, hit that notification bell to help out the channel. We would greatly appreciate it. We can use any help we can get. And I mean any because, well, YouTube's a bit of a jerk and they don't give us, well, I shouldn't say that. I'm not playing the analytics game, so I don't show up in the analytics really well. That's my fault. You shouldn't really blame YouTube for that. So anyway, I just want to share and have fun in the community, so help out the channel if you don't mind. And until next time, keep it frugal.